Okay.
Once again from first, sir.
Okay. So again from first start. Okay. So the name of associate Mr. Surajit, the resident is a resident, and he has been retired for 28 years and 8 months of the service. Okay. So what is his salary? His gratuity. The gratuity is 2,90,000, and where he was getting the basic salary. The basic salary is preceding to the 10 months. Before the 10 months ended on 30th November 2016 was 18,200 per month. Okay, and he has been receiving DA of how much? 1000 per month. 1000 per month means into he has to multiply by 10 for calculating of the average salary. Okay, into 80% they given because it is being forming a part of the salary, parting of the part of the salary. Okay, and here the commission is 6% turnover for the turnover achieved by him. So what is the turnover achieved by him? 1,50,000. 1,50,000 into 6 divided by 100 you are going to calculate. Okay, and here we are going to consider whether it's been covered or not covered. But in this problem it is mentioned as Mr. Surajit is being considered as not covered under the Payment of Gratuity Act 1970. Okay, so here as usual computation of taxable gratuity on the left hand side SSC status category, right hand side as usual previous year, as usual is previous year and assessment year. Assessment year. So here will be the particulars. Okay, the particulars rupees. Okay, so now we will mention the name of the SSC is here I mentioned is Surjit. So Mr. Surjit. Okay, status mention the problem this. So mention this. Category means is not covered. Covered or not covered comes under the category of non-government employee. Okay, so on the right hand side previous year will be 2017 and 18 and assessment year will be 2018-19. Okay, so as usual. Okay, so list first one actual gratuity received. As I mentioned, gratuity received. So what is the actual gratuity received mentioned? The problem is 2,90,000. So 2,90,000 you are going to calculate in the consider in the right side. Okay, then from this less least of the following is exempt. Okay, so under that the first one is 1 by 2 into average salary into service period so that is half into average salary. Now we are going to calculate average salary. For calculating average salary you need to mention a small working note. So the working note goes like this. Working note, calculation of average salary. So that first one is basic salary. So what is the basic salary mentioned in the problem? The basic salary present is 18,200 per month. So 18,200 into 10. So how much you get? 18,200 into 10. So how much you are going to get? 1,82,000. So consider 1,82,000. The next one is DNS allowance. So what is the DNS allowance mentioned in the problem? 1,000 per month. So 1,000 into 10. So what is the percentage? So into 80%. So 10,000. Okay, 1,000 into 10 is 10,000 into 80 divided by 100. So how much you are going to get? 8,000 you are going to get. Okay, then you are going to consider as a commission because it's entering into the retirement benefit. So commission is how much is the commission? Commission is mentioned in the problem is 1,50,000. So 1,50,000 into 6 divided by 100. 1,50,000 into 6 divided by 100. So how much you are going to get? 9,000. So if you try to total all this, how much you are going to get? So 1,82,000 plus So 1,99,000. So 1,99,000 you got the salary. So what is the provision says that for calculating average salary? So now average salary is equal to 1,99,000 divided by 10. So if you calculate 1,99,000 divided by 10, so you'll get 19,900. So this will be considered as a average salary. So half into average salary. How much you got average salary? 19,900. So what is the service period mentioned in the problem here? 28 years. As I told you, fraction of the period will be not being considered because he is not covered under the gratuity premium tax. So into 28. So calculate. So half into 19,900 into 28. So how much you are going to get? 2,78,600. That's the first. The second important thing is actual gratuity received. So what is the actual gratuity received mentioned in the problem? So as we consider, the same amount should be considered. So 2,90,000. The third one and the last one is maximum limit up to rupees 20 lakh. That is 20 lakh you are going to consider. Okay, so which is the least one? So least one is 2,78,600. So if you try to take the balance, you are going to have, or how much you are going to get? 2,90,000 minus 2,78,600. So you are going to get 11,000. So 11,400. So 11,400 will be considered as a taxable gratuity. So this is how you are going to solve the problem if it is not covered under the Gratuity Payment Act.